Hi, friends. Hello, the world. Welcome back to this episode of Complaint Free Life. And with you, your host, Sel or Monoa. Today, we're talking about recycling years, recycling lives. Whenever I said this phrase, probably many of you are like, what? It sounds horrible. Or maybe some of you who really like recycling may be saying, oh, that's amazing. Anyway, so I will explain in a minute what I mean by it. And also, I would love to talk about how I decided not to do that in my own life and talk to you about how I created this wonderful platform where we can actually all discuss and reflect on how for you to make changes if you would like to. So first, I would really love to ask a question for you to reflect as usual, which is, how long do you think you've been living life that you would say more or less the same over and over? How many years would you say? And the other question, of course, is, how is it? Do you like it? Because whenever I was talking to many of my clients, and including myself, I remember this feeling as well, is that living the life in the similar vein for some time, and then not really having this feeling of, okay, I am creating it, I am designing it on my own in the way I want, but rather living it because things happen to be that way, or living life as if I didn't really have choice in the matter, but somehow things happen to be this way, and therefore I'm living it. And many of us also get very comfortable in it, and many of us think that that's all I can do. There is not much else I can do. My life now does not allow me to do something else. I have responsibilities. All of these questions come up when we want to make change to the direction of actually honoring our desires. And we have all of these reasons of why we may not be wanting to change things and do something else, even though that's what we really want. And I totally understand and get it because I went through that myself. When I was finishing my work with UNHCR, I really had that feeling of, no, I was very comfortable. I knew how to do things. This has been going well, and I can definitely go in the career ladder if I want to. So why should I change? And I didn't really have a time even to think about all of these things. But thankfully, thanks to coaching, I took time to dedicate to actually look at what are the areas of my life that I wasn't really happy about, what are the areas of my life that I wanted to change and I want to make different ways, and how I wanted to not recycle my life anymore. And all of these questions took time, but I was happy to have my coaches to help me through the process. So what I came in the end of that process is realizing that I am a unique and resourceful person who has all the resources within me, who has all the freedom and wisdom within me to go after all of those dreams that I want at any time, with all my circumstances that I have around me. And I also realized that if I don't do it soon, I will be mostly focused on fixating and fixing that desire, meaning avoiding that desire and trying to suppress that desire of doing something else by overworking, by overdrinking, by overwatching TV, and by other things, and then thinking that my life does not really bring me joy. and realizing that I can actually go through life on my own terms, in my zone of genius, the term that I'm again borrowing from Gay Hendricks, living my life from the zone of genius, of being the person I want, relying on that inner freedom of being able to do anything I want, living anywhere I want, creating anything I want. That's the life that I've chosen to embark upon now. And I know that it's scary at times and challenging at times, but I also know that previously it was the same. If it wasn't scary or unknown, it was definitely challenging. Here it's challenging with things that I don't know, and there it was challenging with things that I knew. In other words, I knew what would be the challenges and I would go through them. Here, I don't know what the challenges are. They keep coming every time and I keep overcoming them because I'm building essential skills in the process as well. Essential skills of relying on my resources, relying on myself, taking responsibility and being accountable for my decisions. Keep making decisions every time. Keep creating results from scratch where there were no results before. And all of this was possible because of coaching, because of working on myself on a regular basis. And I thought that I would be the right person to offer this group coaching program to you for any of you who are deciding or who are having this inkling of, I really want to do something else, or inkling of, I really want to live my life differently while having this work. For those of you who really want to make some real decisions, this is for you. So I would really love for maximum of 10 people to come over starting from November 5th to join me for 2 months. We meet every week, the same time, the same hour, to reflect, take time to reflect on what's working in our lives, what's not working in our lives. What is it that we're actually dreaming about, that we are hungry for, that we're striving for, that the desire that we are suppressing the whole time? What is that desire? Let it get it out. Give it a space and see what are our fears around following that dream and how to overcome those fears and make some decisions around them. And then once we make decisions, we also do some coaching around what our brains are coming up with now that we made decisions. And then testing out and living that life within that 2 months and see what's working and what's not working. And I will be there throughout this process, sharing with you all my knowledge, all my tools, coaching you, supporting you, believing in you that you can make this work. And most importantly, helping you build these skills so that beyond this 2 months, you can go off and start doing your own version of life, creating it on your own, and really start living 2020 as if you are creating this amazing project for yourself, or this amazing version of yourself that you're creating in this year, and using this year as a new beginning of all the possibilities that you have and all the possibilities for designing your life in the way that you want. So please join me to this group coaching program, and we will make the next year, the amazing year that you thought was not possible, but let's make that possible. Let's make that possible because you decided now is time to make a change. Even though your brain is offering, we don't have time to do this, we don't have money to do this, or we don't have resources to do this, use them as an excuse and use them, put them aside and decide to commit to making the change this time and see what you can create. Let yourself surprised by your own creations. Okay, friends, thank you so much. I hope you will join me on this program. And you can always message me on any details, or if you want to sign up, you can also message me or contact me through the website, and I will be happy to talk to you about the details. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful weekend all.